What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm coming to you, man. Some real stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Check this out, though. Look. Check this out. Okay. This is about, we're just talking about how people are now. Some people just, I don't know, like, some people just don't care. And when you get in that mindset where you don't care, you don't care what you do, or you get to the point where, well, we all human and want to say stuff. We all human. Okay, we all human, but we all know what we're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? We all know, you know what I'm saying? You know when you do wrong, you know when you do right. But we all human. But I say that to say this. It's this woman, okay? Now, every time I go, she run the place. She run the place, She run the place. Every time I go in there to shop, okay? It's a grocery store. Every time I go in there to shop, right? This is how she used to be. She used to be like, always there, pow, pow, always there. She work in the back, but she'll pop out and will, come and, get me out the line. Hey, I'll take you right here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you can't wait out here. Or, when I'm coming through the line, she at the end, I'm just smiling. Hey, how you doing? Wanted to talk in here, you can tell when somebody, you can tell. I can. I don't know if y'all can, but anyway. So I was like, okay. I seen what was going on, I was like, damn, that lady came out to the office just for me, man. Like, she had to be watching me. Like, ain't no way in the hell, blah, 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 lady, all right, she's a nice looking lady, man, light skin, nice little thick lady, nice body and shit, but I don't look at that. I look at the brain. Now, check this out. For real. Check this out now. When I went to her, like, I said, okay. I wrote my number down. I said, okay, I'm going to give her my number, see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? See what's up, you know what I'm saying? All right, peep game. Once I did that, I said some shit that I know kind of threw her off, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I said, are you married? And she was like, yeah, I am. I said, oh, man. I said, well, I'm wrong. I said, I'm dead wrong. I said, because I've been thinking about you, And I said, and if you married, I said, I'm dead wrong. I said, I am wrong. That's when she said, well, we all human, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but if I know you married, I ain't finna be thinking about you. If I know you married, I ain't finna deal with you, period. Like, not on no low-key shit, none of that. Anyway, gonna move on with the story. After I said that shit, right? She kind of got doggone, the next day she said, hey, how you doing, But it kind of pulled on back, you know what I'm saying? After I gave the number shit, she ain't call. She ain't goddamn, she kind of pulled on back, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel bad. I feel bad sitting up here thinking about you and you got somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's dead wrong. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? So I feel she felt the type of person I was. Like, oh, he ain't with this shit anyway, like, she felt it. So I'm gonna tell you what I feel, because I pick up on stuff real easy. She either do that often, or got a couple people she just, pick out and, blah, 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 and, deal with. That's what I feel. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I feel. I ain't nothing set in stone, but that's what I feel. And my feelings beyond. But that's what I feel. She was looking for somebody to, kick it with, and she looked for in the stores like that. Like, walk through the stores or look on the cameras and, oh yeah, I think he'll be a night. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. But my thing is, if you got somebody, what the hell, like, because that's what I was going to ask, that's my purpose for giving the number, to see what was going on. Like, you got somebody? And if she would say, yeah, even if she would have called, after I asked that, I was going to ask, okay, so what's going on in your relationship? Why, because at first she was like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with talking and being friends and all this. She said that the first time. That's why the second time when I seen her, I gave her the number. I was like, okay, well, just give me a call. I'm going to see what's going on. But I asked her to see if she was married. Yeah, I was like, well, shit, if you married, shit, I'm like, like, what the hell? So what's wrong? But sometimes stuff don't even be wrong. Folk just like that. They feel like, well, I'm human, and, I don't get down like that. If I know you got somebody, I don't want you. I'm serious. I don't want to deal with you. I ain't know you so fine, or you look out for me. I come to the grocery store and you get beer and cigars and little steaks or whatever the hell. I don't bump. That ain't, folk be like, oh, you got some perks, or you got some, man, that ain't shit. I don't want that. You selling your soul for some beer? You selling your soul for some cigars and some beer? Or whatever she give you out the store? I don't want it. I'll buy my own. Not finna play with me, my heart, my spirit. None of that. My soul, none of that. And I know your ass fucked up. Nah, we're not doing that. I don't give a damn who you is, how you look, what you got, how much money you got. None of that. I don't care. Some folk be like, oh yeah, man, I go by and give me some beer and she look out for me. I don't need nobody to look out for me. I don't care about that. So, but that's crazy. I mean, like I say, everybody mentality is, majority of them is like that. I'll say that. Majority of people mentality is like how hers is. Like, they don't care. Well, ain't nobody gotta know what me and you, and what he don't know won't hurt him, or we all human. Ain't nobody perfect but God, or like, come on, man. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I got to go and be with, even if you say, okay, let's be with poly relationship, all this bullshit, whatever. If I'm with you and I could let you go be with somebody else, I don't give a shit about you. And I'm going to be real with you. If I could say you can go be with somebody else while I go do my thing, I don't care about you. I don't give a shit. We got a business relationship. I don't give a shit about you if we in a relationship. I don't care about you on that level. Like, if I'm out doing my thing, I don't care about you like you my girl, my one and only. You never will be. If that's what I'm doing, you never will be. Because I'm not treating you like that. I'm not treating you like a queen, Just like I want to be treated like a king, the only one in your life, only man, only best friend. Not where you got all these folk you to me and you talk to, all these. Nah, what the fuck? No, excuse me for cussing, but what the hell? I mean, okay, you good to know folk, but if that's what you own, then you going on. I don't want that. I don't want that. Confirmation light went out. I don't want that. That ain't what I choose to have in my life. Somebody got to be ripping, running around here with every damn body, friendly ass, butterfly. Got to fly around and run your mouth and be in everybody's face and think everybody wants you and think you look all this and all that like you the only mother fine in the world. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. Cut that shit out, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. We got to clear our heads, man, and get a better way of thinking in life. We got to. Because if we only knew the truth, because we show our insecurities, we show our hurt, we show our pain. Real people know how to read that shit. Real people know how to read it. Just the folks who like y'all don't know how to read it. Real people, intuitive, real people, these earth angels and these chosen ones, these emperors, you know, they see right through that shit. They see the hurt. They see the pain. For real. So, hey, y'all keep playing with yourself. But the best thing to do is be real with yourself. And, I mean, stop accepting stuff that you know you don't like. You know, don't, if you know that ain't what you want to deal with, don't deal with it. Because I ain't gonna lie, the lady was cute. The lady, she's cute and thick, like I like it, you know, all that. But I'm not selling myself out for no bullshit. Why would I want to be with you? I don't care if it's just for a little while. That's how y'all play with y'all mind. Why would I want you for a little while, and then you finna go home to somebody else who I know could even you could say, well, I don't do nothing with my husband. I don't do nothing with them, blah, 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 blah. They could potentially kiss on you, rub on you, all that. What you gonna do? Probably gonna give it to them. Or whatever. They still touching and kissing on you. But you supposed to be mine. Nah, I don't play that shit. You can go on about your business. I don't play that. And like I say, anybody that can allow you to do that, they don't give a fuck about you. I'm sorry. You can call it how you want to call it. Anybody that allow you to go talk to another nigga and see another nigga and come back to them, they don't care about you. They care about your finances. They don't care about your ass. They care about your finances and what you're doing for them. That's about it. They don't care about you. As you my lady, and I love you. You my queen. If that's the case, they wouldn't have your ass out here ripping and running, because real queens don't move like that. A queen can move all the way across the board, but a real queen don't move like that. Nah. A real queen don't move like that. Not all and everybody's shit. Hey, I'm going to jump over here and run over here and see. Oh, they love me. They miss me. They want me. Everybody wants you. Nah. Real queens don't do that shit. A real queen don't give a fuck about who want her. A real king don't give a shit about who want him. Because everybody want him ain't going to get him. It don't matter who want me, because I'm only going to deal with who I want. That's royalty. That's royalty. You special. You mean something to somebody. You're special. I'm royalty. I mean something to the Creator. I know. I'm royalty. I'm spiritual royalty. Not just earthly, spiritual. And I'm not finna sell myself short for nobody. If you ain't on my level and the way that I feel like it should be, I don't want to deal with you. And I'm not going to deal with you. I don't care how you look, what you got, none of that. Everything, looks was right, you know, got herself together, you know, blah, 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 you know. But you married. So you ain't it. Point blank, you ain't it. You know. You ain't nobody I won't even just, you know, play with like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to play. Like, I really don't even want to play. Just have somebody just tap and hit it on the side. Nah, I ain't finna get nobody my energy like that. If you ain't worthy of it, you're not getting it. And that's on everything. I'm high value. I'm sorry. I'm out of a lot of people's range right now. I'm not dealing with your ass. If you ain't on my level and what I feel like that you should be, I'm not dealing with you. I don't give a fuck who deal with your ass. I ain't dealing with you. Shit. I know what I deserve and what I want. And if it ain't that, I'm not dealing with it. I don't give a shit. I could talk to you on the phone one time and say, no, that ain't it. And I won't talk to your ass no more. Real talk. Done that before. Talk to somebody like, oh hell no. I know I ain't talking to them no more. I've done that before. Yeah. That's why I say you just have to talk to people and see where their head at and see what's going on. Even though some folk lie, but like I said, real chosen ones and real earth angels and emperors, and you can read. You can read right through that shit. You can read a lie. Even though motherfucker looking in your face, yeah, you can read a lie. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to read. Just like you can read the pain and read the depression and read the lies. You can read a lie. You can read a lie. It's not hard to read a lie. It don't matter how it comes. It could be a smiley face lie. It could be a calm face lie. It could be a simple. It could be a frown. It don't matter. A lie's a damn lie. Don't matter how it comes. It could be on text, phone, email. It don't matter. A lie's a damn lie. Real talk. Alright. So, hey, man, I'm just hipping y'all, but stop selling yourself short, man. Please. Stop selling yourself short, falling for anything and anybody because you think they looking out for you or got a little something for you. Man, if that's all you were, a case of beer, and a Mountain Dew. If she getting some money out the register, it still ain't worth it. If she stealing from the plate for you, they stealing. It still ain't worth it. I'm telling you, I don't give a shit. It still ain't worth it. I ain't trying to be cussing. I don't supposed to be cussing. I ain't gonna say I'm supposed to be cussing, because cussing might not even be bad, but man, I'm trying to tell y'all some real stuff though. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, it's not worth it, man. There's too much going on in this world to be second to some damn body. Well, you first. They ain't first. They just stay with me and I ain't studying them. Man, please. Them folk can be all on you and whatever. If you ain't studying, why the hell you still with them? Man, people tell you anything. People will tell your ass anything, man. Real talk. People will tell you anything. Lord have mercy. That's swole. Let me stop. Jesus. Anyway, but I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Just had to let y'all know, don't sell yourself short. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't sell yourself short for nobody. They can't treat you with utmost respect and treat you like you first priority. There got to be somebody else make you feel like you're not first priority. Get the hell out of that shit. Yeah, because I ain't dealing with none of them. If I ain't first priority in their life, I don't want you. I'm serious. I don't want you. If I ain't first priority in your life, I don't want you. I don't want you. If you don't talk and think like I don't want you. I don't care. I ain't playing with them no more. I ain't going to say, well, maybe. I ain't trying to mold and build nobody. None of that shit. I kill it. I ain't trying to take care of nobody no more. None of that shit. Cause I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I ain't saying I ain't gonna take care of if I'm with somebody, my wife or somebody, but nah, we're gonna have to get there. I ain't taking care of no damn body else. I'm coming, nah. Hell nah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, God say so, but it ain't gonna be nobody in my relationship, my life like that. There'll be somebody looking out for somebody, not me talking about we together. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. If I gotta take care of you like that, I don't wanna be with you. I'm so serious. If I gotta take care of you like that, I don't wanna be with you. You too, you're not independent. It's like a child, having a damn child. I don't need that. I got enough children. Shit. Grandchild, I don't need that. Shit. I don't need nobody I take care of. Who can't do nothing for themselves. Won't sit around and just, I need this. I knew you weren't going to do it for me. You just don't want to help me. I mean, what the fuck? I done helped your ass years. You don't get in my face. They're playing. Folks are playing. But enough with the small talk, the long talk, whatever you want to call it. Enough of it. Just let y'all know, don't sell yourself short. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. If they're not treating you first priority and making you feel like you the main one, the only one. Not the main one, because that don't even sound right. You the main one, so it's some more around. No, if you ain't the only one, priority, nobody else. No slick shit, slipping and sliding, and oh, they don't know what they don't know won't hurt them. Or you gotta act like you don't know nobody when you're with him. Yeah, you better act like you don't know him. Look at him. All that shit right there. Man, you don't get on. I don't play them games. If you ain't first priority, shit, you can play point blank. If they don't care for you and love you like that, you can play point blank. Point blank. It is what it is. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all roll. I ain't mean to have no long video, but hey, it is what it is. I was sitting out here waiting on maturity to come back to the car. I'm sitting out here at Publix. But y'all have a good one. I'm gonna get back at y'all, man. Laugh, love, live, learn, think, and grow. LTG, baby. Make kind of new world. Learn, think, and grow. I got another channel coming out, trading. I'm gonna put it out. Make kind of new world trade. You know, so look out for that. So, y'all, turn it up, baby. You know, there's a lot going on. We're gonna keep on moving. But don't sell yourself short. And don't let nobody else play you like that. If you know they ain't right and they ain't for your ass, leave them alone. Let them go. Stop wasting your time. It's just like dealing with a stock that it's going down, and I wanted to go up to make me some money, and it's going down. I'm just sitting there watching it go down, and it's just going down. It don't make no damn sense. Get the hell out of that shit and go on about your goddamn business. Real talk. And with that being said, y'all have a good one. We'll catch up with you next time. All right.